Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. And thank you to the University of Calgary for hosting us this morning here in Zeta, your digital innovation hub. It's a very fitting setting for this morning's announcement. And as a U of C alumna, I'm very excited to be back on campus. Before I begin, I want to acknowledge that Calgary is on Treaty 7 territory, home to the Blackfoot Confederacy of the Siksika, Kainai, and Piikani, as well as the Tsuut'ina and Stoney Nakoda nations of Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. I also acknowledge the Métis people of Alberta who have a deep connection with this land. Careers in science, technology, engineering, and math, also known as STEM, as well as cultural industries, are integral to our province. STEM-focused careers are in industries that push innovation, our economy, and our society forward. Alberta's cultural industries, such as film, television, music, books, and magazines, allow us to share our province's unique culture, perspectives, and stories on stages everywhere. As opportunities in these industries continue to grow, Alberta's government is ensuring students have a chance to have fulfilling careers in these sectors. As the school year starts again, I'm proud to share 3 scholarship opportunities Alberta's government offers to support post-secondary students entering these and other sectors. This includes the Women in STEM Scholarship, the Person's Case Scholarship, and a new scholarship we are announcing for the first time today, the Women in Technical and Applied Arts Scholarship. These scholarships encourage and empower students to pursue careers in STEM, cultural industries, and other fields where their gender is underrepresented. By breaking down barriers and making education more accessible and affordable, Alberta's government is ensuring everyone has the opportunity to succeed and contribute to Alberta's diverse and growing economy. I would like to take a moment and highlight these 3 important scholarships, as well as announce the details of the new Women in Technical and Applied Arts Scholarship. First, we have the Women in STEM Scholarship. Women make up about half of Alberta's population, but represent only about 1/3 of enrollments in STEM programs and about 1/4 of employees in STEM fields. The Women in STEM Scholarship supports women pursuing careers in STEM fields where their gender is underrepresented. Last year, we awarded $125,000 in funds through the scholarship, supporting 50 students across Alberta with scholarships of $2,500 each. One of our scholarship recipients is here with us today, and I look forward to hearing from her about how the Women in STEM Scholarship has helped with her goals. This is an annual scholarship that will reopen for intake next month to coincide with the annual Women in STEM Week. I encourage new students and students currently enrolled in a STEM program to visit alberta.ca for more information and apply in a few weeks' time. Next, we have the Person's Case Scholarship, which Alberta's government has proudly offered for 45 years. The Person's Case Scholarship supports anyone studying in arts, humanities, and social sciences, fields whose work advances gender equality, or who are studying in fields where their gender is underrepresented. Its name honors the famous 5, whose actions on the person's case help to advance women's rights in Canada. Last year, we awarded $100,000 in funds through this scholarship, supporting 40 students across Alberta with scholarships. This is also an annual scholarship, and it will reopen for intake next month to coincide with Person's Day. Again, I encourage all eligible students to apply. Finally, I am excited to announce our newest scholarship opportunity, the Women in Technical and Applied Arts Scholarship. This annual scholarship will support women wanting a career in the technical arts, whether it is producing music, making movies, or working behind the scenes to support live performances. This includes careers such as sound engineers, cinematographers, camera operators, editors, and digital media producers. It is the first provincially funded scholarship of its kind in Canada, created as a direct result of discussions and input from women leaders across Alberta. It will help to develop a diverse, talented workforce of women who are often underrepresented in these fields, while also helping to grow our cultural industries. A total of $50,000 is available for this new scholarship, and Alberta's government will award 20 students with scholarships of $2,500 each. Again, I encourage all eligible students to apply in January 2025 for this new scholarship. That's when the first intake opens. It's important that everyone has a chance to succeed in a fulfilling career of their choice, and Alberta's government is making that easier with scholarship opportunities to support students in some of Alberta's most exciting sectors. Whether it's a career in STEM, cultural industries, or other fields where a student's gender is underrepresented, Alberta is a leader in scholarship opportunities. Again, more information on each of these scholarships is available at alberta.ca. I encourage interested students to review the eligibility criteria and apply. I would now like to invite Ava Mackay, a recent recipient of the Women in STEM Scholarship, to the podium. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Ava Mackay, and I'm a second-year student here at U of C pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. My interest in computer science stems from its interdisciplinary nature, combining the various subjects I enjoyed in high school, particularly math and science. This past year, I've realized the aspects I found most engaging, such as logic, organization, and systems, are deeply rooted in the formal sciences, which I'm eager to explore further in future classes. Moreover, I'm inspired by the practical applications of computer science in our technologically advancing world. Especially in the field of artificial intelligence, it's been widely discussed in recent years, presenting many opportunities. I'm sure many others attending this year have chosen the same area as I for this reason. I aim to build a strong foundation of my computer science skills and knowledge here at U of C and aspire to eventually contribute to the ever-evolving landscape of AI. I would like to thank the Alberta government, especially Minister for selecting me to be the recipient and help me work towards achieving this goal. I have lots to share about my experience as a woman in computer science, but I'll keep it brief. Computer science is often approached as something you can dive into without much regard for its history. In my math classes, I rarely learned about the people behind the formulas we used, and computer science can feel quite similar. It's easy to start coding without knowing the immense effort that went into creating the systems we rely on today. However, I believe understanding this history is important. It reminds us that despite how impersonal technology can seem, it was created by people for people. My high school computer science teacher emphasized the innovators, especially women, whose work has been vital to our progress. She also shared the struggles these women faced and the challenges they overcame to survive in a male-dominated field. Every contribution and every advantage has led to what we can achieve today, and I'm grateful for that. Standing here today, I'm encouraged by the knowledge that others fought for the opportunities I have now, and I want other women to know that they can find a place in computer science, despite their uncertainties, just as I did. I hope to build on the legacy of these women who, despite facing much tougher circumstances, paved the way for me to stand where I am today. This is why supporting women in computer science is important, and financial assistance helps to remove some of the many barriers that still exist. This scholarship will significantly ease the financial burden of my education, allowing me to focus more on my studies and less on financial concerns. It will provide me with the resources I need to fully engage in my coursework and participate in the extracurricular activities related to my field. This support is deeply appreciated as I work towards my goal of making a meaningful impact in the field of computer science. I'm deeply thankful to be chosen as a scholarship recipient, and I'm excited to begin my second year here at U of C. I would now like to invite Dr. Sandra up.
Thanks so much, Ava. Hello, my name is Dr. Sandra Davidson. I'm President and Vice Provost Academic for the University of Calgary. And on behalf of the University of Calgary, we are thrilled to host this important announcement and to celebrate the continued success of women in STEM and applied areas, as well as to focus on women and gender diverse leadership and how we foster that. We are pleased, of course, to welcome Minister Fuhr, distinguished U Calgary alum, and to celebrate the inspirational achievement of women in STEM, such as Ava, as well as the exciting announcement in technical and applied fields. As a woman leader myself, gender equality and mentorship, sponsorship, and advancement of the next generation of female leaders is something that is a personal and professional mission for myself. I acknowledge and thank the many strong female and male advocate leaders that have supported, mentored, and coached, sponsored me along the way. and I would not be in the role I am today without them. Each of us can actively support and embrace equity within our own sphere of influence. By actively making space for important conversations about gender diversity in leadership and study, we not only foster a more equitable society, but unlock the full potential of our organizations and our communities. By celebrating and supporting women like we are doing today, we shine the spotlight on the amazing difference that women make in our society. I am confident that the recipients of these awards, both past and present and future, will continue to model the outstanding leadership and in the personal and professional lives, and they will make the communities we live in a better place for all. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't highlight some key points about University of Calgary. Fun fact, we have the largest number of female deans of any research-intensive university across the country. And many of them are here today to celebrate. And we also have an equal number of women and men on our executive leadership team, signaling the importance to gender equality that the University of Calgary holds. As Canada's entrepreneurial university and one of the country's top comprehensive research universities, our innovative programs deliver positive impact on Albertans. Alberta is powered by STEM and entrepreneurship, and it's not lost on us the city of Calgary is the city that STEM built. As Canada's entrepreneurial university, we focus on bringing together the brightest and diverse minds to solve the problems for now and in generations to come. We have critical experience in key areas such as water, agriculture, aerospace, quantum computing, and child health, just to name a few of the areas that women are making significant impacts. The recent provincial investments in our multidisciplinary science hub and the Rural Medical Training Centre initiative will support University of Calgary efforts to encourage innovation and create skilled talent in the high-demand areas that Alberta needs to grow its economy. And of course, women and STEM, and women and gender-diverse leaders, scholars and researchers in STEM and technical and applied arts are essential to fully realizing that bright future. Thank you for being here today for this exciting announcement in support of women, and I now turn it over to Garrett Kohler for questions.
Thank you very much. We'll go to the floor first. Any questions from the floor? Would you like one? One question, one follow-up, and state your outlet.
Les Poliak, CTV News, Calgary. It's unfortunately about the Green Line. If I can, what is your message to Calgarians who are relying on the Green Line LRT to being built?
You know, I think, I know in my constituency office, I'll speak to my constituent of Calgary-Pagan. I've received feedback from constituents for, against it. It's complex. There's lots of views on it. And I think we will proceed as we continue to get feedback. And I would absolutely direct you to Minister McIver's office for further questions on that.
Do you have a follow-up?
Yeah, and it was more about your residents. In your riding, will they express anger at you and your party over its handling of the Green Line?
So far, and it'll be interesting, I'm heading back to the constituency office this afternoon, so I'll check what's coming in on emails and voicemails. I can say to date, I've received both support for it, not for it. It's been mixed, and I would imagine, I can't speak for my other MLA's colleagues, but I would imagine they're getting mixed feedback as well. So.
And operator, is there anyone on the line?
No questions.
With that, let's have another round of applause for this amazing announcement today.